Good morning, Eagles. It is a Monday. I am so excited. We are starting something totally different this week, and we owe Miss Lane like all of the thanks in the world because she has helped me get this rolling. So if you have a sibling that goes to Miss Lane's Zooms, or if you have for some reason seen Miss Lane on Zoom, make sure you tell her how much Miss Bella appreciates her because I could not have gotten any of this done without Miss Lane. She is like a hero. So normally during this school year, we're doing curriculum, right? So we're doing like our workbook and this. I have figured out a way, with Miss Lane's help, to put this stuff online. So you're still going to do MobyMax, but instead of 5 assignments a week, you're going to do 3 assignments a week. We're going to scale back MobyMax, and then we are going to be doing curriculum every day in here. I would say in here, but you're not in my kitchen. But we're going to be doing curriculum every day. So this unit is called Geology, the Changing Earth. So I want to explain that there are many ways to study and learn different types of information about Earth, okay? So we have geography, which we did during seminar. That was the study of the characteristics of Earth's surface, rivers, lakes, oceans, continents. Then we have ecology, which is the study of relationships between living things and their environments. So that's like ecosystems, or how, ants live in a forest and what that means for the forest and how that helps things. Then we have archaeology, which is the study of past human life and activities by examining bones, tools, and other objects left behind. I think there was something on MobyMax like an archaeologist dig or something that some of you may have done. And then today we're going to talk about geology. This is another area of study, and geology is the study of Earth's characteristics, what it is made of, and the processes that shape and change Earth, okay? So geology and geography, I used to get them very confused when I was a kid. Actually, in college, I signed up for an online class thinking that it was geography, and it was geology, and I could not figure out why I kept getting all these questions wrong and why I was so confused, and I totally still got them mixed up even as an 18-year-old my freshman year of college. It was a little embarrassing. So that's kind of our unit of study. I have saved the readings each day from this as a PDF. So do not feel like you need to go to the school and pick this book up. I made it easier for you. It is all online in our Padlet, okay? So today you will read chapter 1 by yourself, and then you will answer some questions on an exit ticket. That's kind of the lesson. I did want to point out on page 2, okay, so when you open your PDF on page 2, you will see the word catastrophes. I'm going to read you that sentence. And the word catastrophes is bolded. Okay? True, rare, natural catastrophes sometimes occurred. Earthquakes, for example, shook the ground and triggered landslides. Okay, if I don't know what the word catastrophes means, I can actually go and look at the next sentence, which said, earthquakes, for example, shook the ground and triggered landslides. Okay, well, an earthquake I know is something that's really bad and causes a lot of damage. So if we're talking about natural catastrophes, an earthquake is something that naturally happens, right? It's not created by, like, a car crash is not a natural catastrophe. A catastrophe, I think, is a disaster, okay? Earthquakes, that's a disaster because they cause major issues. Same with landslides, okay? And then in the third sentence after that, it talks about volcanoes. So I think a natural catastrophe is a disaster. I just wanted to walk you through my thought process because one of your questions has to deal with a bolded word, and I want you to be able to use the context clues to figure it out. All of the questions are accountability questions, so if you're doing the reading, you will be able to answer the questions. Just like at school, we always have a big question when we're reading. So today's big question is, how did people's understanding of what was happening on Earth's surface change over time? That is the last question on your exit ticket. So what you need to do is read through the whole chapter. I think it's 10 pages. And then you need to answer the questions in the exit ticket and the last question, which is the big question. If you're doing this on a Chromebook, which most of you should be doing it on a Chromebook, if I were you, I would have the PDF open on one side and then the exit ticket open on the other. So as you're reading, you're answering the questions. I don't think it would be helpful to read this whole thing and then try to answer the questions. I think you will struggle. I think you should answer the questions as you are reading. If you have questions for me, first of all, you can always call, text, or email, or hop on my Zoom from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Good luck, and I know we're going to do a great job with this.